Hi everybody and welcome to Rodder TV. Today's video takes us to Lancaster, Pennsylvania to check out this huge car collection of cars from the 50s through the 70s owned by Barry Ballard. This is Barry's Car Barn.
Giving us our tour today will be Bill Eby. Bill here is very unique. He was a career mechanic for Chevrolet and we're very happy to have him show us around. So take it away, Bill.
It's a replica of either a 65 or 66 Cobra. It was built in the 80s. It's not a real Cobra. If it was a real Cobra, it would be $1 million car. But this was a replica, so it's probably worth about 80 or 90,000. Everything's it's a very nice job. It's a high quality replica. And it does have a 427 inch. I hold it up because I don't have a prop for it.
427.
Ford.
Just beautiful, huh?
It is.
Looks like it's been driven a little bit.
It has.
So in the past, has Barry driven all these cars?
Barry has driven this car and he says, you better be paying attention. That's exactly what he told me. He said, just get away from it quick.
All fiberglass. That's good, thank you. The interiors are so cool, huh? Jeez.
These cars are only meant for one thing, and that was to go fast. There's no creature comforts whatsoever. The roll bars, they didn't put it in this one. But the original Cobra, real Cobra, would have a roll bar and a headrest put right behind the driver.
Okay, so moving right along in the collection, we have a beautiful 67 GT500 Cobra, red, white stripes, beautiful.
They used a fiberglass hood for the Cobras, the Shelby's. The actual Ford Mustang was a steel hood. This is a 428, this one, I believe.
They didn't paint the covers on these. That's the way they were. Polished aluminum? Beautiful. All right, Bill. Got a couple of shots of the hood here. It's just beautiful design.
If you look at this hood, though, it's not perfect.
Because it's fiberglass.
It's fiberglass, and they didn't do a very good job of it.
Let's talk a little about the interior. You know anything about the interior on this?
Not a whole lot.
Boy, she's beautiful.
It has a roll bar in it.
Yeah.
And it is beautiful.
Is this a 4-speed? 5-speed? 4-speed. 4-speed, yeah. Wooden steering wheel. Wow. Is that the mileage? 82?
That's it.
82,000? Wow, huh?
This particular one came from Canada. This is the 500. This was top of the line.
So, Bill, you're saying both of these inlets were functional. The top one was functional for the rear ventilation, and then the lower one was for the brakes.
For the brake checks.
So here's the data sheet.
I'm sorry?
This is the data sheet we're looking at, right? 67. So back then, look at the option, the prices on the options. And what's that, $4,606.52.
That's it.
Okay, so what's going to be real unique here? We have a GT500 here, 67, and then we're just next to it. We have a 350, GT350.
This has the 428 inch.
The red one, yeah.
428 cubic inch. This one has, I think it's,
Making you put the glasses on there, making you work hard on this one.
Yeah, so it's got a small engine.
They changed a little bit in the front nose there a little bit. They changed the lights with location.
Well, the government didn't change the lights.
So again, fiberglass hood.
This is the small block. 289 cubic inch.
But I'm sure it still goes.
Oh yeah. It might go better, I'd be surprised.
Yep.
Sometimes some of the bigger engines are a little nose heavy.
Just beautiful. You know, Bill, through the years as a mechanic, he must have seen a lot of different tool changes and ratchets and wrenches and sockets and everything else. I could only imagine.
Yep.
It's crazy right about now.
Well, at first it was the worst part was changing over to metric.
Yeah. And they came out with torque screws.
Yeah, well, when they first started changing over to metric, you never knew what you were working with.
Yeah.
You know, the engine bolts would be all standard SAE,
Yeah.
and the body bolts were all metric. So, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
if you had to remove the hood, say, for instance, you had to have metrics.
Yeah. 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 Both racks with you. Let's take a closer look at this beautiful 1967 Ford Shelby GT 350. So look at the pricing, right? So on a 350, we just said what the price difference is about.
About a little over $100.
Unbelievable, huh?
Yeah, but you got the 289 engine instead of the 428.
Yeah, better gas mileage, probably.
Oh yeah, better handling too.
Bill, we're rolling away here, man. The next one up, we got a 1968 Cobra 500,
Yep.
right? We talked about that.
500.
Blue, of course. That's right.
King of the road.
King of the road. Let's get a look at this in the front here. So now they changed, let me go to the side of you here, a little bit there. So these, again, on the grill, now they went to a rectangular
What's the
headlamp.
headlight? Well, this is here.
They went,
Rectangular headlight.
oh yeah, they changed the headlights.
The high beams.
Yep, they also changed the way this wrapped around the front.
Yeah.
Wow. Comparing that to 67. Big difference.
Also, if you notice, there's no side marker lights on the 67s.
No side mark.
The first year they required side marker lights.
What year?
68.
68. Okay, so we're gonna side markers this one here.
Yeah, these two had this.
Oh yeah. And there's your badge in there, your GT 500 KR, King of the Road. There was really nothing really added to it, just was the badge, right? Just was the decal.
Just a marketing. It's the best I can tell you.
So we talked earlier, so the rally stripes that we see on the other two, the option was $46.24, I think that was. So I take it back, the rally stripes were $20.46. I wonder if the heart of the engine
probably the whole block, everything was really similar, but you can see they added more hosing on it, right?
Well, this is for emissions control.
Yeah.
It has an AIR pump on it. Or no, it doesn't have a pump, it just has a pump on it.
Yeah. Again, fiberglass hood?
Fiberglass.
Oh, fiberglass. Just love the rims. Love those Cobra rims. Bias ply tires too, huh?
Yeah.
Tell you, that has to be great driving on the road. Oh my goodness. Now, were these cars posi traction? They must have been, right?
Yeah, all you get is power traction. This one has power traction. 350 ratio, rear and gear ratio. And it's a traditional locker, Ford convertible locker.
And also, I'm just looking at it, they moved the scoop more forward, right? In this model, and they got rid of the pins. There must have been someone like you in the shop said, listen, let's just change this thing. This is too difficult. Oh yeah. So really, what look do you like better, you know? All right, so right next door we have another
GT500.
Another GT500.
But it's not a KR.
Okay. So virtually it's the same car. Different color, no KR on it. So there's no need really to tear this one apart because it's all going to be the same, but we'll show some other features there. We'll show the interior. Still got the roll bar. It's a nice color combination with the tan, but I like the black. Yeah. I know it's gonna be more hot, but the brown is nice. But if I had to pick, but you could see this interior has been, it's been sad, it's been used, which is really nice to see. It was enjoyed, you know. So again, this is a 1968 Cobra.
Cobra convertible.
Cobra convertible. Yep, GT350.
This has got a 302 in it with a 4 single 4-barrel 302.
Please. A little bit of information for you. 68 Shelby Cobra GT350. So right here they have all different prices for fastback, convertible. Well, they even have wholesale and retail prices. So highest sticker was $45.94. So Bill, throughout the collection of cars here, and he has over 50, right? How have they been acquired? Are these cars that he's getting at auction, or are these cars that are all being purchased and restored?
Some of the cars are purchased at auctions.
Yep.
Some of the cars are purchased privately. Some of them have been completely restored. Others didn't need anything. They were just cleaned up and put in here. We have a young man that does detailing, and he's really good.
So what year did they stop with the wooden steering wheel? 66?
68.
So they stopped the steering wheels about 66, maybe? 66. No more wooden steering wheels, which I love. I love seeing. I know a lot of guys do. Good old AMF cassette. Look at that, huh? play your Bruce Springsteen cassettes right there. I like this little emblem right embossed right on the leather there. And again, the same venting down here. So here we only have the venting on lower for the brakes. Because the convertible top, we don't need it. So 1970, huge style change here. Still a fiberglass hood. Just look at that.
He's down in Florida on vacation with his right now. That's where he's at now. And they had heard about this car, so he went to look at it. And he was really pleased with what he saw.
Well,
But he decided he was going to try and buy it. It has 60-some thousand miles on it, so man owned it broken.
nice Hurst shifter in there.
Yep. Yeah, now this guy lived near Miami. And it's a very humid, salty area down there. So that's why I kept it in a climate-controlled garage. Yeah, it's fiberglass.
That's all fiberglass, yep. So they,
A better finish. Much better finish.
so it's a 351.
You can see this was never been restored.
Wow, huh? Oh yeah.
As is. See how the motor.
Oh yeah. It's unbelievable, huh? Jeez. I don't think much has been done to this at all.
Nope. This is,
I don't think they even changed, I don't think they even changed the hose there, maybe. I don't know.
no, it doesn't look like it. They look like.
Original solenoid.
And you can see what the salt air down there does.
Oh yeah.
See the boost?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But it's all original. I believe even the bolts are original.
All right, Bill. So we're looking at a 2009 Shelby GT.
KR. GT500 KR.
Beautiful, huh?
Yep.
So as you look through the cars, and you have to like look back at it just to really catch it. So it's 67, out the door roughly 40. What did we say? 4,600, and 2009, $46,000 plus dollars was where they have evolved to through the history of Shelby. Really amazing.
It is.
Take a look at this here.
This here was an interesting item.
Take a look at that.
You can go to Ford dealer, you can buy this car, everything's fine. You could take it back to Shelby, and he would tweak it some more, give you a couple hundred extra horsepower, etc. The EPA caught up with him. They said, hey, that's not the car we certified. So he would have to, after he modified it, in this case he put a supercharger on it, he'd have to take it back, he would take it to a government and have it recertified. Once he did that, then it was legal to sell it. But they made him do.
So the updated the carburetor, would that be like a stage 1 or stage 2 kit? Do they have a name for it?
This he just put a supercharger on it.
That's something, huh? And there it is out the door. $46,095.
Yep.
Even. No change this time.
Yep.
The badging's evolved. The whole front nose has evolved through the years. Lower and sleeker. They started spending a lot more money in performance in this year.
This car, one of the kids that worked for me in my garage bought one of these. I was paying him too much.
Yeah, got the Shelby plaque. Beautiful. All right, we're done with the Shelby's. We're on to a beautiful restored 57 Ford Thunderbird, Bill.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about this one.
I'm not sure where it came from. I think it might have been Barry's brother's car.
Thank you, Bill. The 1957 Ford Thunderbird was a two-seat convertible produced by Ford from 1955 through 1957 model year. It marked the first time since 1938 a two-seat vehicle was produced by Ford. This model year 55 to 57, they were developed in response to the Chevrolet Corvette. They produced 21,380 of these cars in 1957. The Ford Thunderbird was designed more for comfort and not for speed. This particular car came with a 292 cubic inch V8 that got 18 miles per gallon.
So Larry, our last car in this row of Fords is a Pantera, right? Tell us about this one.
Pantera was designed by an Italian. It's an Italian design and the body is an Italian build. But it's powered by a Ford 351 engine and transmission. It's Ford driveline. And they were marketed through Lincoln Mercury dealers.
So Lincoln Mercury marketed this, huh?
They sold them, yes. And this is 1972. They were a little bit too far ahead of their time. At the time,
So they say over 7,000 were manufactured, offers 20-year production.
they didn't go over quite as well as they'd like them to go over. Like I said, they were a little bit ahead of their time. Two inherent problems with them. And they didn't supply enough cooling to the engine. So the engines tended to overheat. The engine's right there. And the other problem was the cab. They needed to put more air conditioning in it or something because the cab used to get real hot.
Let me take a look at the interior here. Yeah, they were ahead of their time for sure. No doubt about that. Oh yeah.
They have mid-engine, that's to cool the engine. That's what they need to do here. They don't have anything like that on them.